Over the years, Gerry Adams has been praised as a brave political leader and condemned as a secret terrorist commander. The boy from Belfast became active in Northern Ireland's civil rights movement in the 1960s. Following the arrival of British troops, the province descended into decades of sectarian conflict, the Troubles. In the 1970s, as events like the Bloody Sunday shooting of Catholic protesters by the British Army hit the headlines, Adams was variously interned and arrested. He always denied being a member of the Provisional IRA or Irish Republican Army, but many people on both sides of the border believe that's a nonsense. In 1983, Adams became president of the IRA's political wing Sinn Fein. That same year, Austin Stack's father, a chief prison officer, was shot dead by the IRA. He later met Adams, trying to find out who ordered the killing.
All the evidence points to the fact that he had a leadership role. I mean, there's a new autobiography out on him, and it's quite obvious from that, even the way that when he was interred, that the other prisoners had a parade past him every day and saluted him. And you don't do that to someone that's just in the political arm of the organisation, so to speak.
Soon, though, Gerry Adams was arguing that Sinn Féin had more to gain by contesting elections. He won a seat in the UK Parliament in Westminster, but never took it up. All the while, the IRA's bombing campaign continued to kill people, not just in Northern Ireland, but on the mainland too.
To those whose tools are bombs and bullets, your way is not the right way.
In 1998, protracted talks led to what's known as the Good Friday Agreement, setting up a power-sharing executive at Stormont, as well as the decommissioning of weapons and the early release of paramilitary prisoners. While Sinn Féin's Martin McGuinness went on to become Deputy First Minister of Northern Ireland, Adams took a back seat, briefly. In 2011, he contested and won a seat in the Republic of Ireland, part of a deliberate shift in the focus for Sinn Féin.
The strategy essentially became becoming involved in decision-making on both sides of the border. In the north, they quickly established themselves as the dominant political party and have been the dominant nationalist party for a generation now. But in the south, they needed to build up from a very low base.
Under Gerry Adams' leadership, Sinn Féin has become not only the largest nationalist party in Northern Ireland, but the third largest group here in the Irish Dáil or Parliament. And they're hoping to be in government here in the not-so-distant future. When Martin McGuinness was buried, Gerry Adams carried his coffin. So too did Mary Lou McDonald, who officially becomes Sinn Féin's new leader on Saturday. Her challenge now is to broaden the party's appeal to a younger generation that never knew the Troubles. Nadim, Al Jazeera, Dublin.